all the projects that we do in the industrial design program and in innovation space focus on solving some kind of an important social issue. I have a first degree in mechanical engineering, but I've always been interested in the arts, and so I wanted to do something that brought me closer to sketching, drawing, painting, etc. And product design or industrial design allowed me to do that. I could use my engineering knowledge because it's something you need to know to understand how products are manufactured, but also has an artistic side. And because of my interest in that, I switched from engineering to industrial design. Well, it's a very creative process. You get to do research, you get to draw, you get to build models. It's a very hands-on kind of a program. And I like working with my hands. And I think the university is a very interesting place to be. It's a place where you can use your mind in many ways. I learn as much from my students as I think I can give to them. And it's an exchange that I really enjoy. I also have access to incredible libraries at ASU, so that's another source of knowledge. So I feel that I'm in a space where I can constantly learn, and to me that's extremely important. So industrial design is the profession of the design, creation, and development of products. And nowadays we are referring to it more as the development of product and service systems. So if you buy any kind of a product, like an Apple product, like an iPod or something, it goes hand in hand with iTunes. So you have to design the product, the software, the interface. All that has to be taken into account. So the discipline of industrial design looks at what are people's needs, what are manufacturers' needs, what are the business needs, and then develop a product that meets the needs of all these people. As designers, we create objects and we throw them out into the world. And very often we don't think about what happens to these objects. How do they become a part of people's lives? So I think objects are cultural elements of everyday life. Designers often tend to think of objects as expressions of form and function, but they are a lot more than that. And so what I've tried to do in my book is to examine objects from a variety of perspectives. Well, I think it's very important for anyone who's involved in any project to do research before you actually get into the project, and the same applies for design as well. Before you design a product, you have to understand what are people's needs. What are some of the problems in the world right now? What kinds of solutions would be successful? What's the market like? What are some possible technologies? So all that is important to discover before you actually start designing. And therefore, we emphasize what's called human-centered design and human-centered research significantly in our program. So Innovation Space is a transdisciplinary program where we bring together students from industrial design, visual communication design, business, and engineering to work in teams. So we take interesting challenges, social and environmental problems, and the students learn quite a bit from each other. They understand that any sort of product design and development has to happen in a team. You need to work with other disciplines. So when they leave ASU, when they leave the design program and they leave Innovation Space, they are armed with a whole series of techniques, tools, and knowledge that they can use to change the world.